What's up you guys, my name is Felipe and in today's video I'd like to show you 9 finger picking patterns that you can use in order to improve your playing on the acoustic guitar or the Spanish guitar. So let's go for it. Alright, so let's go for the first one. The first one is pretty simple. You gotta use your thumb, your index and your middle finger. And what we're gonna do first is we're gonna play the pattern just with the right hand, and then we are going to put some chords in here. Different chord progressions for each pattern. So let's go for the first one. The first one is like this: thumb, index, middle, and then index again. So this is the pattern you gotta use first. And once you can play this one without any chord here, you can then play it with the different chord progressions that we're gonna be looking at. So first off, let's look now at the chord progression. We've got E minor, G, E minor, G, A minor, C, E minor, and then E minor again. As you can see here, nothing has changed except for the fourth string on A minor and then on C major. So you got to understand this before you move to the next one. You got to understand that you got to use different bass notes depending on which chord you are using. Right, so the pattern for the second one would be like thumb, index, middle, and then the ring finger. And as I said before, you gotta change your bass note depending on the chord you are using, right? So if you are using E minor, we're gonna use the 6th string, and if you are using A minor, you're gonna use the 5th, sorry. And if you are using a chord like D or D minor, you're gonna use the 4th string, right? So for this chord progression, you got a chord progression right there. We're gonna use this pattern, and it sounds like this. Right, so moving to the next one, we've got 2 notes played together. You've got a bass note, and then you've got the middle finger and the ring finger. And then we've got thumb, index, and then middle and the ring finger, right? So it goes like this. Right, so the chord progression for this one would be like this. Right, moving to the next one, we've got thumb, middle finger on the 2nd string, thumb again on the 6th, and then the index finger on the 3rd string. one is pretty simple. Right, now with the chord progression, we've got an E minor, C, G, D repetition, and once you repeat all, you finish with E minor. So for this finger picking pattern number 5, we're going to use the thumb again, index, and then middle and ring finger at the same time. And the chord progression for this pattern will be this one. Now the next one is a combination of some patterns that we've seen before. We've got thumb, index, and ring finger, and then thumb, index, middle, and ring finger. Right? So the chord progression for this pattern is gonna be this one. Alright, so let's move to number 7. We've got G, D, A minor, and C, and then we repeat that, and then we finish with a G chord. Again, we start with thumb, index, middle, ring finger, and then we add an index and then a middle finger on the 3rd and 2nd string. So now let's add the chord progression. So we are moving now to number 8. We've got thumb, index, then middle, and ring finger at the same time, and then index, and then you repeat this again. So you play twice. So the chord progression is C, D, G, E minor, C, D, and G again. And it goes like this. And last but not least, we've got number 9 with this pattern, thumb, index and middle and ring finger at the same time. And the chord progression is E, A, E, A, D, A, E, and A, all major chords. Alright, so let's do it. Right guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe down here and see you in the next video.